Welcome back. It's well, I was going to say it's been a while, but it hasn't really been a while. It's been what? Oh my god, what the hell? I don't know what's going on. Is this a bad guy? Okay, that was weird. I don't know. Anyway, I was going to say it hasn't been a while. It's only been kind of like a week and a half, I think. I had planned on doing one of these last weekend. Oh, I'm going to have to kill you. However, things got very busy, so I was unable to. But as I kind of went over last time, the kind of idea now is to just kind of find a new place to live for the moment. Just so that we're, I guess, one, not next to this goddamn slime thing because it's getting on my nerves. And two, just in a bit more of a comfortable place, just because I'm not really keen on this area. And there are very funny noises like that happening. I think it's him that's causing that noise. So yeah, I really want to get out of here, but I guess the first thing I need to do is just get some chests, which I don't really think I have any wood for. I got some wood. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all the wood I've got. I want to get some chests so that I can start just moving things over and see what happens when we're over there. So I guess for the time being, I can. Oh, hang on, I've got any wood in here. I keep forgetting that I have a backpack. Oh no, I don't. I guess for the time being, I can just go over here into this, I guess, this new location and just dump a couple of chests up the top, just so I can store a few things. Let's flatten this just a little bit. I have noticed there's a mod in here that allows you to chop down the whole tree, like that. See, it highlights everything, and if I do that now, the whole tree just comes down. Oh well, most of the tree came down, but that's going to give me more than enough wood. There we go, cool. That should be enough chests. I didn't notice this before, but if you leave things in a workbench, they just kind of stay floating on the top, which is pretty cool. I think in vanilla Minecraft, once you kind of leave a workbench, it all just goes straight back into your inventory, so that's pretty cool. However, I'll probably forget about a bunch of items by doing that. For now, I'm just going to dump pretty much everything I have in my inventory in these chests for now. I'll also get everything out of my backpack. That looks like it is everything. Oh, don't make me hit you. At this base, so I'm just going to get these chests. I'll leave the workbench, but I also want to take the bed with me so I can sleep. Yeah, there's not much else over here I want. I might take this. I'll leave the blast furnace for now. Don't really care about anything else. And I'll leave the carrots here for the time being as well. Right, so yeah, this is where I mentioned last time that I'm going to start doing some building. I've got a decent idea of what I want to build, and it's going to be just here. If we just quickly go over there. This is just going to essentially be a cabin. Nothing super fancy. It's not going to be massive. It's going to be relatively small. And then hopefully, if I want to expand it, I can just go underground and build like an underground system with stuff in it. And then maybe at some point do an above ground village. But the plan that I want to do is kind of flatten this area so it's level with kind of this layer here, just because I like how this looks. Or maybe one above, I'm not too sure yet. We'll see what it looks like with just kind of one layer up. But I want to flatten this bit and then build the cabin here so that we have this kind of backdrop. We've got this nice little lake over here. And I'll also start spreading some trees along this side just so it feels a little bit more enclosed, so it's not so open. I think that'll look pretty cool. What I did notice though is over here, just past the graveyard, there is actually a bit of a village. So if I quickly run over there, the one problem that I've found with this barley kind of area is when there's kind of like creepers and stuff, you cannot really see them. They just come out of nowhere. So I'm going to have to be very careful when I'm going through this area in the future. But somewhere over here, I think it's just past these trees, there's a little kind of mud village. Yeah, so here it is, which seems to have some decent villages in there, so this will be useful to come back to at some point. Hello, Tracy. And if I want materials from here, that's cool. If I want to use these villages for trading in the future, that will also be pretty easy, I think. But it seems to be quite big. It goes all the way over there. So they've got like a farm and everything. So yeah, found this whilst kind of just running around this area. So I think that's pretty cool, and we can utilise that at some point. There are a lot of villages around. So if I quickly look at my map, this is obviously where we are at the moment. And this is where our base was. I did do a little bit more exploring, so I went up here a little bit and a tiny bit up there as well. There's this massive village up here, but it looks like it's a village. I think this side is the normal village, and this side is the Illager village, which is like a bad village. So that would be pretty interesting to mess around with at some point. There are also some structures up here that I don't think I've come across before, and there's this really weird biome that I was going to go into, but I didn't. I thought I'd leave it for another day just because it looked interesting. Other than that, though, there's not really been much happening. Oh, hello. I'm not going to kill the raccoon, but it just looks cool. Yeah, there hasn't been much kind of activity on here whilst I've not been recording. I just kind of had a little bit of a look around and just kind of figuring out what I wanted to do in the area. Right, so before I start building, there's a few things I need to do. Firstly, I want to flatten this area off, and then I want to get some spruce logs, because I think that's going to be one of the materials that I need to build this cabin. Luckily, there are some spruce trees pretty much right there. I am going to try every time I kind of cut a tree down to replace it, just because I like forestry. I don't want this area to be too open and stuff, so it's actually becoming nighttime, so I'll have a quick sleep, and then yeah, I'll start knocking some of that down and then get some spruce logs and start building it, I guess, and see where we can get to. Okay, so I have a bunch of spruce log now. Probably not enough, but I'll wait until kind of more of it grows, just because it's getting dark, and I want to start building this. I did forget how Tasmanian Devil. Are you friendly? Yes, you're friendly. Shut up. I did forget how long it takes to flatten land. So I thought because I was just digging, it was going to be a very quick job, but kind of flattening all that land down there took a little bit longer than expected. But it's not too bad. It's all flat now. So essentially what I'm going to do is, if we just run over here, right, so this is going to be where the cabin is, probably kind of around this stone area here. What I kind of want to do is, I guess, have the main entrance facing this way, and then at some point have a path that goes to the lake over there and a path that goes over here somewhere. But I kind of flattened it to the actual level of the barley, just because, well, I think it looked better than it did when it was one level up. So this is where I'm going to build it. I do need some more oak, wood, I think. So like this. So I'll very quickly go and get some of that, and then I will start building. And yeah, we'll see kind of how that goes and how long it'll take. Not too sure how I'm going to record this because I'm probably not going to talk much whilst I build because I will concentrate, but we'll see what happens. And hopefully at least the outside of the building can get done today. Minding my own business, trying to build this cabin, and there's a Cyclops on the top of the hill. I don't know how long he's been there. Been kind of just focused on this, but yeah, that's kind of worrying. Hopefully he doesn't come down here and cause me any issues. Hopefully he'll just stay out there, but I think at some point I'm gonna have to deal with him, I think. So I think I will leave the building of this for now, just because I need a lot more resources in order to complete it, but I think this is a good start. So it's not a massive cabin, it's quite small. This side is going to be the entrance, and then I should be able to fit pretty much whatever I want in here. I'll add like a fireplace thing here. This cobblestone is just temporary. I want loads of this kind of stone brick to do that instead. But I think this is a good starting place for this new base. I'll just light it up so at night time it's not too bad. And I'm going to put a door there. Let's go with I'll go with a spruce door, I think. Deep from the inside. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I mean, it's not turning out too bad. It's not massive, but I like it. What I want to do is just kind of tidy up the outside. You'll see I put trapdoors around some of these windows. I want to sort out these bits to kind of look like this, where it's not all just kind of one texture. Obviously need some more spruce logs down here. And then this bit, there's going to be, well, this is going to be the entrance, so it's going to look quite fancy. The back end of this is not really going to look like much just because it's the back, so don't really care about that. And I'll try to add like an outside workstation here, I think, just because otherwise this bit's going to look too plain. So like an anvil and all that on that side. And then I'll do something here as well. Maybe a little tiny mini farm type thing just to make it look good. But I think that's a pretty good start. Luckily, I did not get attacked by the guy up there. He's still up there, just destroying the trees. I feel like I'm going to have to deal with him, though, because he's, I think he's stuck up there, and at some point he's going to come down here, and I don't know if he can destroy things that you've built, but he very well might be able to. So I'm going to have to try to get rid of him before we finish this, I think. Right, so I want to kind of try and get rid of this guy, because he's in the way. Give myself some more protection. I'll go up and try to lure him away from this base and this cabin, just because I don't want him to walk through here and then just completely destroy it. Even though it's not very not a very fancy cabin, it's taken me a while to build. I think I'll need to make that chimney a little bit higher, actually. Oh, he's coming after me already. Where is he? Is he stuck? Yeah, I think he's stuck behind that tree. No, he's not. I'm hoping he's almost dead. There you go. Nice, he is dead. So he just destroys all the trees around here. Let's see what we got. Legendary weapon, area of effect weapon, inflicts weakness to all nearby hostiles when held. What does that mean, when held in my hand, or? I'm not too sure. Or if that means when held in my inventory. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Finally got rid of him. That wasn't actually too hard. But I guess it was because he was stuck behind one of the trees. I imagine if it was a situation like it was last time where it was just in an open field, that'd be quite disastrous. But anyway, a better view of the cabin up here. So I definitely need to make this chimney thing a little bit higher. I think I'll actually put some campfires at the top to imitate kind of the smoke. Definitely need to put something on this side, and then maybe just a little bit of something in the back as well. But I think other than just basic decoration, I'm going to collect all this. Other than basic decoration and just kind of cleaning things up, I think that the basics of this house is pretty much done now. I'm not too sure if I want to add another entrance here, just so I don't always have to run around to the one side. But when we come on the inside, there's plenty of room to do what I want. I'll have one corner maybe over here. I'll build a fireplace, have one corner that's kind of like a, I guess the kitchen area, maybe, where the furnaces are and stuff. Or actually maybe this bit, because I haven't got a window on this side. And then yeah, it's just about, actually no, this is going to be the kitchen, I've decided. Yeah, that will be. And then it's just about kind of dropping a bunch of stuff in here to fill it up. If it does get too cramped, what I'll do is dig down. And then start going underground and kind of see what's happening under there. So I've just gone on a bit of a trip to come up to this area again. If you remember earlier, I said this is a bit of area that I explored kind of off camera just to kind of see what was up here. And I just wanted to very quickly check out this because it looks like some sort of cave system. Now I know in the normal version of Better Minecraft there was spider caves. Jesus Christ. What is that? Can you die? Thank you. Desert swimmer's nice. Oh, what's that? Roadrunner. That's pretty cute. Hello. Bye. There's a tower over there. I'm presuming that's one of the towers with the... I think it's got a waypoint at the top. We'll check that out as well. But yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Looks like there's a cave thing over here. That has... What are they? Ants? I don't know what they are. Are you... They are freaky. Yeah, so this looks like an ant. Okay. I'll keep away from it then, I'm sorry. Like an anthill of some sort. I wonder if that's got anything in it. They don't look too hostile. but I imagine as soon as I go in there, they will become hostile. So that's something I'm going to want to check out. There's something over here. Yeah, definitely. So there is a waypoint on the top of that. I'll definitely grab that. That's one of them battle towers. And that's a scorpion. Is it? Is that a scorpion? Okay, I got no arrows left. Great. Let me heal. Let me heal. Okay, Jesus Christ. Probably not the best idea to mess with those guys then. I'm presuming that just come from here. So I'm definitely not going to mess with those at the moment. So over this side, it looks like there's a gigantic village. You'll see that there's illagers there. They're the bad ones. And I believe this village over here is actual normal village. So there's an illage village, and a villager village right next to each other. That makes no sense, but you know what I mean. Hello, raccoons. So yeah, this one is kind of the friendly village. So I wonder if these guys are always fighting each other. I imagine they get constantly attacked. Yeah, it looks like they get constantly attacked by... Oh, well, they're getting attacked by a giant worm, but I imagine they get attacked by the illagers that are over there as well. There is a graveyard over here as well, looks like. But I'm not going to mess with that. It's right next to that weird biome, which I'm not going to go in at the moment. But it's going to be definitely something I'm going to go in the future. Just because it looks pretty cool and scary. Some weird structure over there. Probably leads underground. And then there is this big tower. Which, not too sure what it is. But we'll very quickly go in anyway. Oh, so I think this is a... I think I've seen these before, where it's literally a... oh, there you go. It's a... I guess an enchanting tower where you'll get different kind of enchanting books. I think these are kind of very different to the normal enchanted books in Minecraft. I don't think this is something where you'll just put these on weapons. I think you have to... There's a whole system for them, maybe, which we'll probably come across at some point. I have never really looked into it, so I'm not too sure. And then this one is rare. I'm not too sure what that means. I heard the noise. I heard the noise and I still chose just to look at the thing. I should have saw that coming, really. Oh, Jesus Christ, now I've got to walk all the way back here and get my stuff. So not too far away from this tower, I've just come across a mine shaft. I think this actually will go down into a pretty significant mine shaft. So that's going to be something I want to explore. This whole area up here is pretty good, to be fair. There's quite a lot of stuff happening. Loads of things to explore and do. So I think I'm going to end this video here. And then come back to all this stuff. Just because there's quite a lot up here, and it's going to take a while for me to explore it. So what I'll do is I'll head back to the base for now that I've got my stuff, and I will... What is that? Death worm egg. Okay. I'll go back to the base. I'll obviously do some more work on the base for the next episode. Just want to tidy a few things up, and then the next time we do one of these, we'll start messing around with some of the stuff up here, because this is all interesting, and I definitely want to go into that biome because it looks dark and mysterious. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.